Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metaphor ReFantazio. In the previous episode, we made our way to the Nord Mines, only to be caught, or rather trapped, by Klinger, who was trying to wipe out any and all witnesses in order to make the state's army look incompetent. All for the sake of Lord Luis. But thankfully, our friend Stroll here awakened to his archetype, the warrior. Not only that, but we also gained the ability to change archetypes. So yeah, basically, as long as we got the Magla to pay for it, everybody's a wild card. We just can't change in the middle of battle. Also, we gained a bunch of bonds back to back. So far, all we've got is Gallica, Stroll, and more, but as you can see, we're going to gain a bunch more. Bit of a spoiler on that one, but yes. And now we need to make our way through the Nord Mines, and I'm just going to warn you right now, due to some timing, there's probably going to be a cut at some point in the video, because, well, I've got somewhere I need to be. But anyways, let's get to it. We're all healed up, we're as stocked up as we can be, don't have any money left. And, like I said, you're going to want at least 2 characters. I would say make it Grius and Wilhelm mages, and you're going to want to get them both to at least rank 2. And now our first proper dungeon. I don't really count the fort as a dungeon because it's more of a tutorial for exploring and combat, so yeah. What's this? Some kind of feeling in the air.
This place.
Angela here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this? It was not. This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others.
That being the case...
Perhaps this is what that miner was talking about before. Something about the interior of this place being unusual. Assassinating Luis is our top priority. Do not forget that. Prepare yourselves for now. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind the numbers and watch your health carefully. We clear? While moving, press up to use auto recovery. This will use a skill from the party member's equipped archetype to heal the party to full health. Unfortunately, we don't have any archetypes with healing. That's just the Seeker for right now. So yeah. Besides, I honestly wouldn't recommend doing so in the early game. Yeah, it's convenient, but it also costs you MP, which, yeah, it's going to be hard to restore in the early game. Alright, Gelatinos. And as you can see, our on-field attack changes depending on our archetype. Now, we did receive a tip from the miners back there. These guys are weak to fire.
Blade ready, lad. The power of heroes. I'll go for the kill.
Now, what's the play?
Unfortunately, we don't have any fire magic with Stroll, so yeah. And we picked up some corrosive acid from the thing. Battle item, I believe.
That'll do it.
Yeah, as you can see, the mage archetype has more of an AoE attack to them.
For it, I say take it with you.
Rather than the Seeker, which does, well, slashing.
Let's push through. I'll give it my all.
Don't let them counter.
Now get in there and finish them off.
Burn.
And as you can see, with the X on it, the Gelatinos
Might not
is
have to.
immune to strike attacks.
The power of heroes.
If we hit him with the strike attack, it's going to cost us more turn icon.
Now, what's the play? I'll cut you down. Tougher than I thought. It's okay.
Now, there is a fight later on that we're going to need as much mana as we can for it.
Even easier than expected. Not bad, if I say so myself.
And I really, really want to get Grius and Will up to rank 2 of the mage for that.
Oh no. Looks like they found us.
Don't let them come wide
Let's
open.
give this all we've got. I won't hold back.
Now, thankfully, the initial attack, it doesn't really matter what affinity your
Fire.
weapon is.
Two
That
remaining.
one's down.
Blade
We've got
mage.
nothing to worry about.
One remains.
I shall
Got
fight as
one.
the noble I am. You first. I will
Yeah, I'm
come
just gonna
forth,
pass.
Royal sword.
Save some time.
They chose the wrong opponent. I'll strive for greater heights.
You know what? Let's put some into magic just because we're a mage right now.
All right.
Ooh, a
it.
blue
Let's
glow
go.
from this one. The glow of the, or the rarity... Yeah, the glow that you get from the chest indicates the rarity of the item. Now, I want to try avoiding those snakes. At least until we get either Grius or Wilhelm to rank 2. Because,
Nice find. Looks like
they're fire-based.
Come on.
And if you didn't notice, there was a glow around Grius and Wilhelm, and I think Leon, or Stroll, as when we defeated those snakes. That was...
What now?
Nope. The magic recovery in action. Now, like I said, only Wilhelm has this ability when he's the mage. And, well, you can't stack them. And it's only 1 MP per enemy killed. However, in the early game, this is going to be an extremely useful ability. Especially once we get to the next dungeon. Unfortunately, this one spotted us, so...
Come and get me.
Fine work.
I
You're
crossed
wide
the tower.
open.
Now get ready. We're evenly matched. Guess we'd better stay on
I
our
won't
toes.
hold back.
And like I said, I believe...
A tough
Yeah,
one.
they
You need
resist
to rest
fire.
there.
Better to stick with melee attacks for right now.
The next one will fall just as easy.
Getting close to that rank 2 on both of them.
A victory well earned.
Oh, and by the way, you're going to want to collect everything that you can from this. Ah, shit.
We'll hold our ground.
Trivial.
Take this.
No, I won't hold back. Not bad.
What was that, Grius?
Ouch. Might be better off to just run for it for now.
Warrior. One left. I'll show you the
Always
essence of
comes
truth.
through.
No, it's in your hand.
Warrior.
Just gonna leave this up to Stroll for now.
Let's hurry onward.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe.
We found something. Here we go.
Maglapil. Odd. I don't remember them giving this much MP recovery. But it's also been some time since I've been through this dungeon.
All right. How's that?
Wrong
Charging in. They're out. This battle's ours.
Take them all
them
out
go.
in one fell swoop.
Take this.
No need to. It's in your hand.
Warrior. One
Got
left.
one.
It's okay.
Great job, Stroll.
We can do that.
That's one.
All yours.
Only one left.
Whoops.
Finish them
Still
off and
here?
we're clear.
Double tap that one, but you know what? Doesn't matter.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh? Okay.
There we go.
That's a new one, even for me.
With that one, we now have access to Blizz.
I still have much to learn. Hopefully, that's the last of them for a while.
Now, unfortunately, I don't have the ability to change archetypes in the middle of the dungeon
We got
yet.
I don't think anything
Ah.
would be too tough.
Let's push through.
Thankfully, though, the Gelatinos are now
Nice fight.
weak enough
Looks like it could be useful.
that we can one-shot them, or at the very least take them out quickly.
Nice work.
Which means we can also use them to recover our
It feels
MP.
good to get stronger.
How's that?
That was brilliant.
Ah,
There they
we're
are.
getting the wrong one.
I'm right here.
Good.
Forward.
Now get ready.
And yep, these guys are weak to ice.
Ice. Last
Covered
one.
him.
Blades ready. Go on, finish the job. Some battles are hardly a footnote.
I think that's all of them.
And I believe that's everything we can get in this section. In terms of items. Not good. Zulfur not if our way is blocked.
I don't like this.
That's not all either. I'm sensing Magala, and the feeling's only getting stronger. It's disturbing, like back at the fort.
Tell me.
Same as the fort. Surely you don't mean. Fear is a luxury. Yeah, luxury we can't afford right now, lad. Kalika's words are cause for concern, but for now, we need to keep moving.
Look,
Look closely, lad. There's a gap between those collapsed rocks. We should be able to squeeze through if we go one at a time. Can't believe the mine caved in on us. We need to be more cautious. Okay, let's take out the gelatinous so I can get some MP back.
All right. How's that?
I can feel my power growing.
Come and get me.
good fall.
This could be our chance.
Quick, everyone, go.
Now, that being said, well,
Bird.
you are still gonna get some of the weaker enemies showing up.
I knew you had
Better to take out those because Stroll can still handle
In the
the
name of justice.
Serpetia, whatever you want to call them on his own.
I'll show you the essence of It's still up?
This, I'll go for the kill.
Thanks, Grius.
That's just what Grius does. Only one left.
Warrior.
Finish them off and we're clear.
Not worth our breath.
May as well explore all these dead ends. A, for some MP recovery, but also items.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Be prepared to hear that line a lot when we get to points where we're just, you know, wiping out certain enemies.
We no choice but to cut through them.
Let's push through.
Hopefully that's the last of them for a while.
Wouldn't count on that, Grius.
All right.
Amazing.
Iron gauntlets. Alright, may as well
now?
give those to Stroll. Which means I kind of wasted my money on... whatever. Let's see... Ladies, where were those boots that I... Here we are, miner's boots. Don't really need the endurance, but the extra defense could be nice. Alright. Ah,
alone.
sandworms.
Keep an eye out.
But these guys are now weak.
All right. How's
I
that?
knew you could do it. Enemies up ahead.
And this one is dangerous.
They're on the
Fine work.
Let's go.
But if they're desert-based creatures, they should be weak to ice.
You hit their weakness.
Bingo!
Mage!
Didn't do a whole lot of damage, at least compared to its health,
In the
but
Are you
still.
prepared?
Sharp as always, Grius.
Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. By this power.
Mage! Freeze!
Besides, taking on dangerous enemies gets us a lot, especially if we can do it unscathed.
Some battles are hardly a footnote. Just part of the job. One's training is never complete.
We made short work of them.
Didn't get any nice items off of them, but so be it.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Come say hello, treasure.
Let's see, one over here. Bunch of junk, but it's junk that can be sold later on.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Let's see, mining uniform. Specially designed protective clothing for miners. Can be purified at the church. Yes, some items have multiple forms to them. Or rather, a second form, I should say. And it is very worth, in most cases, to purify them. You never know what you're gonna get.
All right, we did it.
Let's see, I believe this is the way we have to go. So let's go in here. Or they both go the same way.
Let's push through.
That was brilliant. This is bad. They're onto us.
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
I see the enemy. Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Attack.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
Alright, burn this one.
Let's
That
keep
one's
this up.
down.
No need to rush.
What about these ones? Weak to wind, I don't have any wind.
means necessary. Keep
Grease
pressing
has
it.
this
In the
handled.
name.
Last
Got
one.
one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Stroll ranked up and got a new ability, but we didn't take a look at it.
Take this.
This is true
Yeah, sometimes that'll happen where they'll rank up, gain a new ability, and you won't
You
notice.
hate to see it.
I don't know why, because the thing is, in Persona 5, whenever you ranked up from, like, insta-kill stuff, they would still show the new ability,
Not bad.
if you got one.
Not bad at all. What now?
So, may as well take a look at that. Heat up. Increases physical skill attack by 10%. Attack increases further if archetypes of the same lineage, aka of the warrior lineage, are present. So, there are some strategies where you can have multiple of the same archetype present, but they're not strictly necessary.
No problem. Long as we're careful. I think we'll be fine with these.
Don't waste. Let's take them all out.
Don't
This
let
will
them
make it our
counter.
first move.
Now, thankfully, these guys seem to stay alone,
You hit their
and
weakness.
I'm not going to complain about that.
Got them right in their weak
Are you
spot.
prepared?
Sharp as always.
They
Rhea.
die hard.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, I'm burning through a lot of MP going through this dungeon, but A, I'm also recovering it on the weak enemies,
I admit, it feels good to get stronger. That'll do it.
and this also ain't going to be a very long dungeon compared to
Watch
everything
out.
else that we're going to be
We've been
dealing with.
spotted.
All right. How's that?
Oh
Just
no,
making sure. Are you okay? Don't push it.
oh no, we were spotted by weak enemies that we can one-shot.
I'd say we're evenly matched, which means
Right there.
you've got this.
Come on. Come and get me. Time for some close combat. This is our chance. Forward!
Stay calm, everyone.
Mate!
Now, I'm not 100% certain on what triggers your allies to show up on the field to attack enemies, but majority of the time it seems to be whenever you dodge an enemy's attack is when they show up.
Good one,
Mage!
Stone.
Crystallize! Stay focused.
Grius
I will
is
fight.
Part
on.
of the job.
They chose the wrong opponent.
They're down. A victory well earned.
What do we got
All
here?
right.
Good find.
Guard's Talisman, Endurance +3. Eh. Okay, that everything in this area? Yep. Time to move on. Hey, see that room over there? The magma feels less dense there compared to the rest of the place. Is that so? I don't feel anything.
But
I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the magma hollows out just for that room. Back in the sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing magma. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception.
how about a break?
Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside?
Indeed.
That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Hey,
This doesn't seem like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the magma's thinner here. Couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There is varying intensity to the magma that floats through the air. For example, think of it like a stream or like steam or smoke. Seems not much could seep into this room. A magma hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. A magma hollow seems as good a term as any, and all the better if Gallica can sense them. You could say that. It's easier to spot a big absence of magma when the area then the area around it is flooded with the stuff.
right.
Beasts seem to loathe to approach. As well, let's catch our breath here while we can. Yeah, this is our version of the safe rooms. In dungeons, you'll find places called magma hollows, which can be used as resting points. Here you can safely speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit academia. Now, we could go to academia and get and swap back to the Seeker. But we still don't have the ability to swap inside of a dungeon, well, outside of the magma hollows. So I'm going to keep him as a mage, because I need to keep him as a mage. Anyways, let's talk to our allies.
Still, though.
This tunnel's just crawling with monsters, isn't it? The magma is really dense, too. Never imagined it would be this dangerous.
True.
Indeed, it's nothing like what we were told. Grius, are you familiar with this place? I don't know any of the concrete details, lad, but I can say that these monsters weren't here the last time I passed through.
Then...
So you're saying that these monsters are the result of this thick magma? Well, if there's a reason for it, I can only assume it's the workings of magma. But there's no point in speculating. We must focus on fulfilling the mission. We'll keep moving once we've gotten some rest. Alright, may as well make a record. And try not to save over my New Game Plus data. Alright, let's get back to it. Now, despite the fact that they say they're resting, they don't actually regain any HP or MP here.
Great find. Keep it.
Blessed water. That's something that we are going to need for purifying items. Alright.
Pardon?
What's going on here? There are monsters everywhere, and doesn't the air feel off? Oh, is it that you're here? Have you been following us? Well, I considered returning to Grand Trad. I reckoned passing through here would be a shortcut, and it felt safe considering you lot took this way as well. Seems right foolish in hindsight. There's something bad up ahead, mark my words. I think I'll head back. But you're continuing on this way, I take it. If there's anything you need, I'll be here a bit before I set off. I don't think I'm going to be buying anything, but I'm definitely going to be selling off what I've got. Money is going to be valuable early on, in the sense that there are certain things we really need to buy, and we're not going to have a lot to work with. That will change, but not until way, way later on.
Thank you.
Much obliged, Safe Journey. You know what? Let's listen to him.
Pardon?
I think this is enough of a sign to cut my ties with the illicit mining. Once I return to Grand Trad, I'll get a new venture up and running. You ought to take care too. I reckon you have lots going on, but I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to change up my formation. You can do that from the party menu, left and right bumpers. Gonna move Wilhelm and Grius to the back. Because they're mages and they're gonna be using, well, magic spells, their damage isn't gonna be affecting. Remember, that's just for the physical attackers.
Wait a second.
Wait, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Fortunately, we've got no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead.
Got it?
I'm going to open it. Are you ready? Let's go.
All right.
Good to hear. Let's go. You can see the glow of a strange crystal, and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal. Of raw magla. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition, though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Homo fulquillo.
Come forth,
This
royal
thing
soul.
is weak to ice. This isn't the reason that I wanted to bring a mage along, but it's a good reason. Also, this thing uses
This
fire magic,
is
and,
true magic.
well, the Seeker is weak
Any
to
means
fire
necessary.
magic. Well, anything fire-related,
Right in
really.
their weak
Let's stay
spot.
calm. Mate!
Sharp as
Freeze!
always, Grius.
Warrior!
Not a whole lot to
No
this,
need
just
to
wail
rust
on
their
it.
mind.
Concentrating, huh? Front row's being targeted. Alright.
Let's go! Ice!
It's concentrating, which basically doubles the damage
In
of
the
all
name of
magic attacks,
justice.
and seeing as how the front row is
Stepping
being
back.
targeted, let's move Stroll to the back. Yeah, it'll weaken his attacks, but if there's nobody in the front
Power
row,
of
well,
heroes.
it's got nobody to target.
Got them right in their weak
It's okay.
spot.
Come forth, royal
Sharp
soul.
as always, Grius.
Now, what's the play?
Any means necessary.
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call.
Yeesh.
I won't hold back.
You hit their weakness.
I can't have closing the distance. No holding back. Ugh, not done
No
yet.
need. Mage!
Got them right in their weak
I will
spot.
mate.
Sharp as always, Grius.
And down it goes. Yeah, not the most exciting battle, but still. And we did get an unscathed triumph for what is essentially meant to be a boss enemy. More like a mid-boss, so that gets us a lot. We also got a Magla potion out of it.
Seemed the right move.
I feel stronger.
And let's put a little more into magic.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
One's training is never complete.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Magla crystals that cause madness with but a touch. So they do exist. And some grand iron. Alright, let's get moving. Alright, some gelatinos to restore some MP off of.
All right. How's that? Hut. Come on.
Gonna need it after that battle.
Really?
Hey, do you see that? What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope we'd ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon.
Huh?
A dragon? You mean those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine was closed. Must have dug right into this thing's roost and had no choice but to back off.
Look,
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Luck is on our side that we've caught it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. I can sense something tinged with magla, too. Dragons are ancient and strong magla follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. You're making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, Wilhelm.
got it.
On that note, let's push on. Quietly now, and I don't mean that. We wake that thing up, we are in for the fight of our lives. But there are monsters here too. If they see us and cause a ruckus, we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
Let's go.
Understood? Good, let's go. Now, this could be a stealth section. However, we're gonna fight this thing. This is why we wanted to have 2 mages in the party. This thing does fire damage, and like I said, Seeker is weak to fire. But it is weak to ice. Now, we are gonna fight this thing, because this is the only opportunity we have to do this. Like I said, we cannot return to the Nord mines once we leave. And we want what's in its nest. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Fighting a dragon?
No, stop.
Not good. On your guard now, it comes for us.
Can't say I was expecting you, Doc, to fight. You're either bloody bold or too confident for your own good. Just so we're clear. Slaying the thing's beyond you. Underestimating a dragon is the fastest way to get yourself killed. Fortunately, this one's on the smaller side as dragons go. We might have a chance of driving it off. Listen, keep an eye on its movements. Be ready for anything. If you sense it bracing to strike, stand your ground and shield yourself. Do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
We're on a
Let's
mission.
do
We
this.
won't turn back for
Vitus
anything.
power.
Not even a dragon.
Ice.
Like I said, and its name is literally Fire Dragon.
Are you prepared?
So,
Hack and slash.
just hit it with everything you've got. This is,
any means
if
necessary.
memory serves me correctly, the last enemy, so don't,
Let's I can take it.
whoops.
No.
So don't bother holding back on your mana. MP, however you want to call it.
So badly wounded.
Shit.
Can anyone heal him?
Let's go.
He can heal himself with some of the medicine I bought.
Got them right in their weak
Come
spot.
forth, royal soul.
Sharp as always, Grius. Stroll can't take
withdrawing.
anymore. Someone heal him.
Gotta be careful when selecting which items to
This calls
use.
for one of these.
No need to rush there, mate.
Let's
Believe
see.
me,
Let's
I've
go.
had it happen where I've accidentally done something I didn't want because muscle memory with,
I can't afford to hold back. Warrior! Guarding
just
seems
guard.
the wise move.
yeah, that move right there is why we wanted to move away from Seeker.
Mage!
Got
Anyways,
them
I can't
right
tell you
in
the
their
number of
weak
mistakes I've made due to muscle memory from
spot. You hit their
Persona.
weakness.
I shall
Because the
fight.
buttons
Warrior!
are different.
Let me rethink this. Staying on the defensive.
Mage!
Actually, better to have him pass than to guard at that point.
I Vitus power.
I can't afford.
that it
Let's
really
see how
would
this plays
matter.
out.
Watch out! You're barely holding it together. You're barely
I
holding it
won't
together.
hold back.
Gotta heal up quick. Got them right
Yes,
in their
I
weak
will.
Come
spot.
forth, royal soul.
Sharp as always, Grius.
In the name of justice.
Let's use some of this
Here.
fairy dust.
I knew you'd help.
My thanks. Blades ready, lads?
Alright, I'm gonna need more than that.
I'll handle this.
That helped. Let's go. Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
In the next, staying on the defensive.
We've almost got it. One more round should be enough.
They're mine.
Hopefully.
Got them right in their weak
Come
spot.
forth, royal soul.
Sharp as always, Grius.
I shall fight. Go for it.
Any means necessary.
By this power. You better be sure. I won't hold back!
Whew, just enough.
No
Definitely
problem.
not getting an
I'll say so
unscathed
myself.
triumph from that. That was close. Somehow we managed to drive it off. Never thought I'd ever have to fend off a dragon. You lot never cease to amaze me.
Well,
Perhaps we simply had luck on our side this time. I must admit, however, that my heart sank the moment that dragon woke up. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they'd need to have a gauntlet runner. Gauntlet runner would certainly make our return to Grand Trad much easier. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Sorry to interrupt, but look at that, over there. Isn't that a treasure chest? And a whole bunch of other treasure. Now that the dragon's gone, let's take whatever we can. May as well. What would be the point of fighting him otherwise? Grand iron. Glossy fur. Onyx. Alright, and what have we got here?
This looks valuable.
Now that's not bad. Not
Dragon's
bad at all.
Indignation. A great sword embodying the fury of a dragon. Can be purified at a church. This is part of the reason I didn't buy a weapon for Stroll.
What now?
Nope, not that. Dragon's Indignation. A big upgrade from the bat. Wait, did I buy him as a weapon? Yeah, whatever. So I bought him a weapon. Big upgrade from whatever we got, plus it can be purified, which will make it more powerful. It also will somewhat alter the appearance. Not a whole lot, but it will. Also, all the other monsters have cleared out, because they were only there for the forced stealth section, assuming you didn't fight the dragon. So let's just grab these items and then get the hell out of here.
Look.
Isn't that the exit?
All right!
It is! We can finally get out of here. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment.
what?
Oh no, could it be?
Look,
A dragon's roar, and you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run!
run!
Eyes forward, hesitate now and you're guaranteed death.
What?
You alright? Just concentrate on dodging.
Hurry!
Bridge is collapsing, hurry! And yeah, an in-game reason for why we can't return to the mines.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Now then, we should have earned out of the fire after completing the Nord Mines.
This is so cozy. I feel alive again.
Unfortunately, we didn't get that. I really have no idea why these achievements aren't unlocking for me. Probably because I played the demo version and then transferred that over to the main game. Who knows? It's about the only thing I can think of.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
That must have been hard.
That must have been hard.
Still, it opened my eyes. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace? Huh?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him.
I don't know. The one who cast the curse was wearing a mask. Didn't say anything. Could you... Is it possible you could be mistaken?
And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
I'm exhausted. Whew. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. Didn't expect to run into humans and dragons, nor be bestowed with an extraordinary power.
Well,
is this the path I was always headed for, or is this all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on the better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes.
nonetheless,
Though I must admit, all this camping is taking a toll on me. A delicious meal will be nice once we're in Grand Trad. Sometime after the assault, together with a small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed in Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization was formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resent us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason. A terrible fate for young knights who have so much ahead of them.
You're kidding.
Can't believe not just you, but Stroll and Grius have awakened to that power. I heard that mysterious voice again when it happened. I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magla was unusually dense, and now it's already dark. I hope I can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow. We still have a long way to go to Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. Yeah. Let's rest.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies, only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
Alrighty then. Wait, hey. Alrighty then, let's hit the road. King's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad. Well, now we can go anywhere else. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
I can wait no longer. Are you ready? Go to Grand Trad.
Great. Let's move out.
Alright, let's get moving then.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
How are you holding up?
You okay? Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
Careful now, watch your step.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Sounds like a plan.
Here we go.
Grease went ahead. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly unfair.
Just pathetic.
Alright. To Sunshade Row. We didn't get a whole lot much of a chance to explore the city last time we were here. Had to head straight for the recruitment center.
I just want some coin.
So this is Sunshade Row. Seems a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around?
Now then.
I wonder what the lodging Grius mentioned is like. Can't wait to actually get some rest for once.
Do you need something?
Hush Honeybee Inn. Only bad sorts of folk in there. You know. Well, go at your own risk. I won't stop you. You know the narrow alley behind the right side of the gallows? Go down that and there'll be some stairs. It's at the end of the way. Yep. Just head on down this
Crowd on the
way.
street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Yep. Hurry up, Stroll.
Oh.
Grius, we heard all the soldiers at the fort got annihilated, but not you. I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Aye, don't you worry. Nearly all of Sunshade Row's in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now. Alright, let's head on in. This is the Hushed Honeybee Inn. Finally, a place to get a proper rest. Something good's cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedow. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I don't know about this.
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
Boy, the red flags are just piling up on
Look
Grius,
at
aren't
that.
they?
Did you need something?
Let's play a
I
game.
was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Want to read it together?
Want to read it together?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words,
Not what I meant.
but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
Are you sure you're all right?
Are you sure you're doing all right?
Yes, Papa's always like this when he comes home, but I'm happy he's here. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. Feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Thank you.
The healer archetype. The party can now study the healer. You can sense the heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. You can now study the healer in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'll ask him to stay.
I'll ask him to stay.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal. All live in safety. And the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting. And everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa?
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read some more.
We can read a little more from my book, alright?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Oi, the, death flags are just piling up on Grius, aren't they? Press RB to open local map. Icons show where each facility is located. Major facilities include the weapon shop, armor shop, general store, and magic shop.
Let's go.
Let's go to the Grand Cathedral. We've got to head down San Lumio Street and then turn right when we get to the square in front of the gallows. There should be some shops selling weapons or armor on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help.
Oh.
Yes.
That reminds me.
I wonder if the funeral will be packed with the country's aristocrats. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chaos gives us a perfect opportunity.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I can sense Moore's presence over there. Does that mean this place is peaceful enough that you can connect to Academia? Come to think of it, I did find a new power. I should go to Academia when I can. Hint, hint. A not so subtle hint of what you should
Now,
be
where
doing.
was I?
Would you look at this?
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. Ah, thank you for coming. You seem to be walking your own path as I expected you would. Splendid.
Well then.
I realize this is sudden, but there's something I wanted to ask of you regarding the power you are all gifted with, about archetypes. I have a task I'd like you to undertake.
What?
What do you mean by task?
All right.
To stand fearless in the face of change that may not only alter your form, but reveal the heroic qualities you embody. That indeed is the truth of the archetypes. The heroes of our kingdom's history all showed glimpses of such power, though not to the extent you have, yet now their tales are largely forgotten, fables in obscurity.
That means...
A hero standing alone is no hero at all, but a simple dissenter. Without the support of others, their ideals are soon buried beneath history's weight and their lives go unnoticed. The same holds true for archetypes. An archetype will only reach their ultimate power once you obtain and unite many heroic embodiments. If you can achieve this, my dream shall too be fulfilled. In this way, I am sure we can take the first step towards the ideal world I described in my novel.
Because you see...
Reaching this power is vital for me as well. For our first task, I'd like you to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the healer. I'm certain the task will be a fruitful opportunity for you to hone what draws others to you. That is to say, your outwardly royal virtue.
This one's important.
Yes. To nurture the strength, I'll need to challenge Luis the Archmage. I should raise the healer archetype to rank 10. This can be completed by anyone. Well, it's going to be completed by us, because honestly, the healer archetype doesn't really fit, at least in my opinion, on anyone else in the party. Plus, I'm gonna need it. We get some 3 heroes incense and an increase to our imagination, one of our royal virtues.
Please.
You need but complete your task and speak to me. That act alone will grant me boundless understanding. I'll leave it to me.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming so quickly to your decision.
Yes, that's right.
Confrontation with your nemesis is inevitable, is it not? For your plans and devices, one day you will have to face and fight Count Luis.
But for that...
To that end, you must seek to awaken new and stronger archetypes and research the way their powers complement each other. Chance encounters often spur a hero to grow and indeed change the very world around them. As we share fantasy of ideals, surely I too will share in this growth. When that happens, my memories may gradually return, the king's seal upon them may fade. Such is where this place is, and why the king confined me here. Through research, you gain more power, and I regain my memories, and ultimately we reach the utopia I dream of. Mutually beneficial agreement? No. Already your efforts have done much for my research. Now there is more I can do to assist you. If an archetype has learned a skill, I can make it inheritable by other archetypes. I can show you whenever you'd like, and this way your encounters with others will become a source of even greater strength.
Regards.
Let us face these hardships together. I have high hopes for your future endeavors.
Ah, how good of you to come.
Skill inheritance is now available. You can now spend mag to unlock previously learned skills and give them to other archetypes. You can individually set the skills each archetype inherits. Well, right now, I want to study the healer. Gonna need it, mainly because healing, but also because of the Hama skill. And the fact that it's the only archetype we have that has striking ability, which is going to be useful. It is weak to strike and it is weak to darkness, so bear that in mind. The healer. This is the archetype you sense from Maria's way of life.
Right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of a saintly presence who gives strength to others through their love and devotion to all life. 1,000 mag is required to channel the healer for the first time. Do you want to awaken it? Yes.
I'm counting on you.
Yeah, these archetypes are gonna get expensive.
Of course.
Let's see. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a healer. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to reach out a hand to any in need, even amidst the chaos of battle, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the healer.
Really?
So this is the power of the healer's soul. Feel the power of restoration and light within me. I will help others. For anyone in need, I will do all in my power. The healer archetype has awakened. You can now change archetypes from the main menu.
New skills,
Or
new
so it
possibilities.
says. And yeah, we got all the newest stuff equipped. Oh, no. I won't say anything about it yet. And we can inherit skills. We can also, I believe, do that from the study menu. I'm not sure what I want to inherit. Oh, plus these also cost Magla to inherit. So I'm just going to hold off on that for now. Okay, only got a little bit of time left.
Oh.
Not going to get much further. Yes, I wish to go back to reality. Gonna do a couple of things. But there's gonna be a whole lot of story coming up.
All right,
so, yeah. Let's head this way.
Sod off.
There are a
You've
couple.
come at a good time.
Hey now, elder lad, that's a nice sword you've got there. Relax, I'm no thief, but that sword says you're a mercenary, so I've got a little proposal for you. You must have picked up some mag from fighting monsters, yeah? If you're not using it, let me take it off your hands. By mag, I'm talking about the tiny Magla crystal shards. I buy them up on order of the Sanctus Church. The accumulators out there gather it too, but I say they're inefficient. Anyway, what else would you use it for? Pretty sweet deal I'm offering, mate.
Isn't that...
Pardon me? Mag, that's the currency we use to study archetypes in academia. If you're really strapped for money, you can exchange mag here. You need both, though, so I'll leave it up to you. Yes, we can sell mag to this guy, but like she said, we also need it for studying archetypes. So early on, we're probably not going to be doing this, but later on, especially once we gain some certain abilities, it's going to be well worth it to trade. Mag market prices changes day to day, but it's more favorable on days the weather is
Looking
bad.
to sell, are you?
And we can only do this at big cities. We get 2 reeve for every mag that we trade in. So trading in all this would get us about 4.5 grand. Not going to do that. I am going to visit each of the shops, because doing so unlocks them for fast travel on the map. Don't have to talk to anyone, as far as I can tell. We just have to go in and out. There's also the armor shop over here. Let's see. First things first, I believe behind here, yep, our second gold beetle.
Oh. Eh?
And then if we head in here, which is our consumable shop, and check out the bag of spices, give off a suspicious glow. Stick my hand in. I obtained 1 gold beetle. Now, there is the gold beetle right there. We're not going to be able to get that gold beetle for a long time.
Eh?
Let's see. Now, there is another shop, but it's only open at night, so no point in going there right now.
You keep away from me. Stay there.
Okay. Gonna get close to the place, but I think at this point I'm going to end things off for today. Like I said, a lot of story. I got somewhere I need to be. I suppose we can talk to her. Wonder what it's like inside. Got this friend working for a nice family. She'll get to watch the royal funeral from the good seats. Anyways, like I said, gonna end things off there for today, because a lot of story coming up and don't have the time to squeeze it all in. So, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.